Hello and welcome to another S.H.Figuarts review. This is Kamen J, and this is a Tamashii Web exclusive, so that's why it's got the cardboard box thing going on. Here's the back, it says Master J in Japanese. And here's the actual box for the figure release. Pretty cool, pretty small but pretty standard, pretty cool. And some poses and stuff on the back. And of course it doesn't actually advertise all the things you get with him because it's a Tamashii Web exclusive. You're not meant to look at this box on the store shelf. The website would have advertised all the stuff that comes with it. Here's a quick look at the instruction sheet. As always, if you want to take a look at photo shoot of the figure as well as the box art instructions, you can feel free to head over to the Flickr or Facebook link in the video description below. Yoink! And for most people, this figure would be the last Showa Kamen Rider figure to get because he's the last one to get released. So there he is. Just in this little tray. A lot of people are only getting him because they want to complete the Showa line. I'm still missing a few Showa figures like Strongest Charged Up Form or Electric Tackle or any of the Showa Riders or Apollo Geist and all that. And so, apart from fists on the figure already, you have his little insect-y friend with the two different wings that are falling out. He's got fists, slightly relaxed posing hands, item holding hands, like little hold hands, and it got this signature J hand that he does. And let's look at the little bug that insect comes with. Very similar to Z.O, who also has a bug. But they've also released Z.O's villain. Out of all the villains, they released Z.O's villain for some reason. Don't know why, but they've done that. Maybe because the villain also appeared in one of the Decade movies, so that's probably why. And so you got this bug thing, which it's pretty much the size of an actual bug. So people who live with people who are scared of bugs, maybe you have a girlfriend or a mother or grandmother or something, or just, well, could be a guy as well as really scared of bugs. Don't leave this lying around. Same with the other one. Also has a tiny bug. So you got this two pegs on the back and pretty simple paint job. Some eyes there. He's like, right there, psh, and flies around being really annoying in that crossover where they fight Shadow Moon's minions. Let's see, so she's got the clothes rings which attach pretty well. Transparent plastic, very soft. Oh, that comes off, but you know, stayed on for the most part, and that's just painted. But this one, this spray open wings one, it which way is it supposed to go? Let's see, it should go this way. No, it's not attaching. Yeah, this piece I had problems with. It wasn't. Okay, I've attached this to this now, and it seems to be staying on okay, but it'll probably fall out soon. So get some blue tack or something, because this wing and the other one doesn't want to stay attached too much, so it can be quite annoying. So just be mindful of that. So, well, let's go on to the figure itself. Zoom out. There you go. And antennae are, well, they're made of softish plastic, but the way it's been designed, the original suit anyway, yeah, quite scary. Don't drop this guy, it will break. And yeah, the way to tell them apart from Z.O is Z.O has yellow lines and he has like bluish green lines, I think. And yeah, why is that? This should have been dark colored. Why is it light blue? Oh well. Anyway, articulation on this guy should be pretty good the way he's been designed. Look how simple it is. It's pretty much a basic body. So if his articulation sucks, there's a huge problem with this figure. So head goes forward, head goes back. That's all right. Sideways, a little bit stiff. Full rotation here. Body socket thing, as well as the shoulder that comes out, so you can fold his arms a bit better. That's cool. It's nice to have that. Shoulder pads on little ball pegs, so it swivels around a lot. So it should get on the way. There you go, gets out the way. Arms down, gets back up there, so that's cool. Just needs to close it back up when you're done. And upper arm rotation. Double elbow joints, if it would let me, yep. Our hands on a little peg that swivels around a little bit. Double torso joint. This gem, by the way, is attached to the bottom piece here, so it won't go up and down. So that's useful. Doesn't really get in the way either. Look how flexible he is. Look. Full rotation, I think. Oh, that's not good. That was snapping apart. Oh, hello. Didn't glue that down properly, Bandai. That's fine. I actually prefer they don't glue down too tight. That way they won't break. They'll just fall apart. I can glue it back up myself. And leg goes up, leg goes back, leg rotates a little bit. Does it go down? Yes, it goes down. And double knee joint. It's pretty cool. And foot goes back, forward, get stuck there to the suit design. Toe goes forward a little bit. And, oh, he does have some, surprisingly the most detail is at the bottom of his shoes. Look how much detail there are there, but not at the top. Cyborgy stuff. Alright, fair enough. So, yeah, pretty cool figure. The release of this guy was way overdue, since it's been such a long time since most of the Showa Riders were released. They finally released him. Just think how many years ago when they first started releasing Ichigo and Nigo and all that. It's been quite a while. So, and like most people, I am completing the Showa line. I'm quite happy to have him anyway, but you know, if I wasn't collecting the Showa line, I probably wouldn't pick him up. So there you go. So for most people, that's the reason for him to exist, because he's just the last missing link that they haven't released yet. So, but I'm glad he's here. The accessory count is a little bit thin. The hand count is also a little bit thin, but whatever, he gets the job done, I guess. And his plastic molding is okay. Articulation is pretty good. Paint job's a little bit iffy at spots, even though he's such a simple design. Some of the paint lines aren't that good, and also don't quite agree with some of the joint colors. Why is that light blue color? Should have been like a dark green for the arms. That would have been better, I think. But the helmet paint job is pretty good. The helmet molding is also pretty good. The rest of him is just due to the design of the original suit is quite simple. So, but it gets that across. I mean, it is supposed to be simple. That's just how it is. So that's something. Surprisingly hard to stay stood up, even though how simple. He's not top heavy or anything, so that's a bit weird there. But probably due to the way his boots are shaped, so it's a little bit harder for him to stand properly. But the figure itself is actually pretty decent. If you can get him for a decent price, not too much, then definitely consider picking him up. He goes along well with the Ultraman S.H.Figuarts, as well as all the city scenery that was released alongside the Ultraman figures that I also reviewed. They're pretty much the same scale, so that's pretty good. So you already have like city landscape out there, and those cityscape packs are pretty cheap now. They've dropped down in price quite a lot. So if you have Jay, this is a good time to pick up a few of those sets so you can stand around them. He looks good next to like Godzilla or Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, pretty similar scale. So that's something to consider. It's something for him to match up with. And Bandai did tease an actual jumbo version of him, like to a regular human, like half scale. It's a pretty big statue, but it still had all the S.H.Figuarts joints. So as a little gimmicky thing, it'd be nice if Bandai released that actually. I won't get it, but I know some people out there would want to get it, and I'd like to play with it, and if I had the space I'd play with it, but oh well, maybe a Medicom version would do just as fine. A 1/12 scale one, that would be good enough. But that big one exists out there, at least the original sort of demo unit exists out there. It'd be nice to see that again sometime. So yeah, not a bad figure, but not that special either. If you're collecting all the Showa Riders stuff, then definitely pick this one up. It's not a bad figure at all, but for the rest of you, this one's probably an easy skip because it's not that big of a deal. Although sometimes in crossover movies it seems like a big deal, because there's always that one scene where there's a giant J walking around, stomping around the place, just because they can. Subscribe, suggestion, comment below, and of course, take care and have a nice day. Bye bye!